The bite at this point during the second day of a brutal cold front was tough to say the least. So when my buddy Mike hooked a muskie in the figure eight, I was literally running to the net. But with challenging environmental conditions come the nips, and this muskie just didn't have the hook buried. I just wish my camera had better documented this incredible jump. The loss was fresh in our mind, but in the same moment it fueled our fire and gave us even more of a reason to sharpen our hunting skills and convert on this post-frontal bluebird. But the very next encounter we would have came in the figure eight, and it was just as crazy. Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 8 of Muskie Mastery Outdoors, brought to you by Joe Bucher Outdoors, #1 in big game fish products. Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen, and by Crow Rock Lodge, the great Canadian fishing experience.
Like I'm debating going up to the that north bay right in front of us. I don't think that's a fish. I just don't think that is. Might as well give it a try. I caught a big one years ago in front of the island in the channel mouth. Actually on a Rapala. I was fishing. I caught 3 muskies one afternoon, all off this one weed bed. I don't know if it was like 46. It was a pretty big fish.
She just found her bucket. She came at mine first.
Got her.
That was yes.
I don't know how well she's hooked, dude. All right. Oh no. All right, dude, I'm bringing her over this way, Rich. I think she's hooked okay, dude, but let's not find out. I'm gonna horse her up to you, dude. Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Dude, what just happened?
She came in at my lane and then started darting towards yours.
What?
Didn't follow.
What?
Oh!
What?
Oh, that was sick.
Boy, did she hammer that slot master. Holy cow, guys. Oh, belly on that one right there is beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous muskie. This is a slump buster for us, guys. Straight up north wind. We got the eat, and finally, after all that waiting, she actually clobbered it after all the short strikes, guys. We'll get this one back, and we got to tell you the story on this one. Hey everybody, what's up, and welcome back to another muskie episode here on the Muskie Master YouTube channel. I am fishing with the legend, Mike Richardson. You know him. I mean, Mike, what an awesome catch. First of all, like you were saying, I mean, this is just a brutal cold front.
Oh man, we for 2 days straight, cold north wind, and yesterday was like really, for late July, cold, like truly cold.
Yeah,
and
low
wet.
50s, rain. I mean, we were actually underdressed in our rain gear, and so it's been a battle. You know, it's been many hours with just weak follows. So to get a nice muskie in the net here is super important. You guys have seen this on Season 8. You know, the Mag Tinsel Slot Master has been a complete, just powerhouse for us in thick cover like we were fishing. But this episode is not about the Mag Tinsel Slot Master. We've already talked about that. We got to tell you the story here about the catch, because this is really interesting. This is more about hunting instincts, more so than anything. So Mike, maybe tell from your perspective first what happened.
Yeah, so I'm throwing the 500 Booker Tail, black and nickel.
Actually, the tin buck, yeah.
And you know, I'm finishing up my figure eight. I'm just pulling it out of the water, and I see the fish, kind of a deep follow, and the fish was moving. I mean, it was on the move. It was hunting, and if I had seen it earlier, I would have continued my figure eight and probably had a shot at that fish. But I had already pulled it, and I see that it's moving in the direction of Chaz's lure. So I said something to him. I said, "She's coming your way."
And I happen to be figure eighting at that exact same time, which is bizarre. And actually, up until the point the muskie hit the slot master, I had still not yet seen the fish. And I think you said something to me like, "Dude, she's right on it." And so I kind of lurched forward just unknowingly because you had communicated that the fish was there and I didn't still see it. And then all of a sudden the gold head came out and we were hooked up.
Yeah.
So I think what we really want to tell folks is, hey, when you're figure eighting, do not just look right behind your lure. Mike's eyes, I mean, you know, are all over the place. This is truly a really great showcase of hunting instincts from a guy who's spent a lot of time in the water. You're not just looking at your lure. Right. You're looking around the boat and you're trying to see what's happening. There's a bigger picture than just that foot behind your lure. So I think that's a really, really cool thing about this catch. And, you know, again, the other thing, and we've talked about this on this channel from an educational standpoint, Mike, is communication. You know, being aware of your surroundings is one thing, but then being able to tell your partner, hey, I think, you know, I see that, you know, whether you're the lead angler on the bow, you know, hey, there's a point coming out, throw one there, I think there's a fish there, or whether it's you got a muskie in the figure eight, or you see one, because again, the sun angle was such, I couldn't see that fish.
Right. And so, I'd say lastly, adapting to the situation. You know, I had already pulled my lure and I saw where that fish was moving and I was like, I'm probably not going to catch this fish, but I know that he can. And so we just kind of made that quick adjustment and that was a huge score for us.
Huge. And again, it's one of those things where in tough conditions, everything has got to go right and you've got to be super keen, because some of these situations where you have a catch under super challenging conditions like this, everything's got to go right. You and your partner have to be on your highest level of performance to you know, capitalize on, you know, what opportunities may come your way. You have to. So super cool story, guys. We really hope that you gained something from this. And again, we really hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we've had putting it together. So as always, thanks for watching.